Hey everybody, soybean farmer. We're looking over here at the Allen field where cousin Scott has been working on it with his John Deere 1020 tractor and his smaller implements. Next to the Allen field, be just to the right of it, you see a long narrow strip. That's where cousin Scott's got his corn. And as we start to pan, we're going to swing over to the 6-acre field where I planted beans. This bean's been in the ground now, I'm trying to remember, I think I planted them somewhere around the 17th. And across the other side of the grass meadow strip, you're looking at my ryegrass project. I want to try to harvest that and recover the seed so that I can have some free seed for some more cover crop projects. But let's go take a look now over here at the Allen field. Well, this is the first pass or attempt of trying to chase my John Deere 4020 tractor with cousin Scott driving. And what he's doing, for the long-time viewers, you already recognize the tool. I call it the seed bed finisher. 3 rows of shovels, sweeps, tines, and 2 rows of rolling baskets behind it. And that tool has always made me one fine seed bed. Now, this is my first chance, since I just got this drone recently. I think I've had it since last week. I upgraded. The first one I bought was the DJI Mavic Mini, and the wind tossed that thing around so bad that I decided I would get a little better drone, so I upgraded, went and bought the DJI Mavic Air 2. Vastly superior drone. I've still got a lot to learn about flying a drone, but I was having a good time out here with it. I'll take a little break here now from chasing the 4020 around and show off cousin's corn. I think it looks great. There's 2 things here. The first, I noticed I never saw a weed in it. He's been out there and cultivated it, I think about 6 times, and each time he was dropping fertilizer on it. So that's the second thing I'll call your attention to. The dark green color he's got in that corn is telling me he's got the nitrogen to it. Now, next thing I want to talk about, you're starting to see some wind blow the corn around, and a few more gusts are going to come through in a little bit, and you're really going to see the corn start to move around. It's not the drone blowing it around. If you look up ahead of the picture at the top of the frame, you'll see the corn moving around. This drone, DJI Mavic Air 2, is a whole lot more stable in the wind than that Mini was. And the other thing you can tell is the video is not jumping all around. See how the wind's blowing in it right now? So if you're thinking about getting a drone to do crop inspection, flyovers on your farm, go ahead and spend that extra money and get this Mavic Air 2. It's a whole lot better drone than that Mini. Anyhow, just giving you a fly over here to take a look at cousin's corn, and I am so impressed with what he's managed to do here. The rest of this video is me chasing cousin. I went through all 3 batteries on my Mavic Air 2. I ran out of batteries before he ran out of fuel. We had talked about this field, and it was rough. So he decided to go the first time over it in 5th gear and just start trying to smooth it out some, and we agreed before he ever went out there that it was going to take 2 passes to get it straightened out. So he got out there and ran it. He knows how to run this tool. In the years past when he's been helping me, he'd get out there with that tool and get a field started, and I'd fall in on the other side of it planting, and he'd finish up the field, help me out a lot, because it takes a lot of time to work land. And when you got 2 people out there going at it, you can get a lot more done. But the rest of this is just me playing with the drone and trying to catch different angles, and it's my first time of ever really being able to see this tool at work. And one of the things I've realized is I need to take that bunch of new sweeps and shovels that I got hanging on the shop wall and go ahead and put them on this tool. The ones that are on it are wore out. They're not really kicking dirt up like they ought to be. So I think what I'll do from here is go find some tunes for y'all to listen to, because I ain't got much to say. I'm just kind of rambling on about, what I did here. I will say one more time, if you're looking for a drone, go check out that DJI Mavic Air 2. I'm delighted with mine. I recorded this in 1080p, 60 frames per second. And while I'm looking at it in the editor, I think it looks pretty good. Hey everybody, thanks a bunch for subscribing to my channel, watching my videos. It means a lot to me that you're here. God bless each and every one of you.